Question 1. Given 2x minus 8 is equal to 3y plus 4, what is the value of x if y is equivalent to the square of 2? So y is given as 2 square, which is 4. So 2x minus 8 is 3y plus 4. So 2x minus 8 is 3 into 4, 12 plus 4, 16. So 2x is 24. So x will be 12. Option C. Question 2. Amina went to the flower shop and bought 2 roses and 5 daisies for 6 Egyptian pounds. Lara bought from the same shop 4 roses and 2 daisies for 4 Egyptian pounds. How much should Ahmed pay to buy 2 roses and 2 daisies? Okay, so 2 roses plus 5 daisies cost 6 Egyptian pounds, and 4 roses and 2 daisies cost 4 Egyptian pounds, right? So let's just solve this. Let's multiply this equation by 2. So I'll get 4 roses plus 10 daisies is 12. And then if I subtract this equation from this one, I'll get 8 daisies is 8. So the price of each daisy is 1. And 2r plus 5 is 6. So 2r is 1. So the price of each rose is 1/2. Now Ahmed buys 2 roses and 2 daisies. So 2 roses and 2 daisies would be 2 into 1 by 2 plus 2 into 1. So that's 1 plus 2, which is 3 Egyptian pounds. What is the simplified form of this expression where I is square root of minus 1? So 2 times 3i minus 7 plus I times 2i minus 1. So 6i minus 14 plus 2i squared minus I. Now I squared is negative 1, so this will be negative 2. So 6i minus I would be 5i, and minus 14 minus 2 would be minus 16. So minus 16 plus 5i, option C. If 2a minus 1 by b is 6, what is the value of a minus 3b? So 2a minus 1 by b is 6. So 2a minus 1 is 6b. So 2a minus 6b is 1. If I take 2 common, a minus 3b, so that's 1. So a minus 3b will be 1 by 2. So 0.5, option A. Given fx is equal to x squared plus 3x minus 1 and gx is 2x minus 1, what is the equivalent expression for f of gx? So f of gx would be f of 2x minus 1. So that would be 2x minus 1 the whole squared plus 3 times 2x minus 1 and minus 1. So 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 plus 6x minus 3 minus 1. So 4x squared minus 4x plus 6x is plus 2x, and plus 1 and minus 1 will cancel, negative 3. So 4x squared plus 2x minus 3, option B. Question 6, the equation of a line is 2 by x minus 3 by y minus 1 is 0. What is the slope of the line? So 2 by x minus 3 by y minus 1 is 0. So 2 by x is 3 by y minus 1. So 2 times y minus 1 is 3x. So 2y minus 2 is 3x. So 2y is 3x plus 2. So y is 3 by 2x plus 1. So this is in the form y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope. So the slope is 3 by 2. Option C. Which of the following statements is or are true regarding the graph above? The coordinates of the vertex of the parabola are 1, 0. So this is the vertex and this is 1, 0. So this statement is true. The axis of symmetry is at x equal to -1. So this line is the axis of symmetry, right? And that is x is equal to 1, not -1. So this is not true. And the equation of the parabola. So to find the equation of the parabola, we can use the vertex form, which is a times x minus h whole square plus k, where h comma k is the vertex. So here it is 1, 0. So y becomes a times x minus 1, the whole squared. And to find the value of a, we can use this point, which is 0, -1. So if I put that here, I would get -1 is a times 1. So a is -1. So my equation becomes y is negative x minus 1 the whole squared, which is negative x squared minus 2x plus 1, which is negative x squared plus 2x minus 1. So negative x squared plus 2x minus 1. So this statement is also true. So 1 and 3 are true. Option D. What is the equation of the tangent to this parabola at the vertex? So that is the x-axis. So that will be y equal to 0. Option B. Using the figure below, what is the value of 3x minus 1 if AC is parallel to FD? Okay, so if AC is parallel to FD, then triangle BDF will be similar to triangle BCA, right? So then I can say that BF by BA should be equal to FD by AC by the property of similar triangles. So x plus 3 by 20 is equal to 3 by 9, which is 1 by 3. So 3x plus 9 is 20, right? So 3x is 11, right? And they are asking 3x minus 1, so that will be 10. Option C. The distance between Giza and Luxor is approximately 500 kilometers. To travel that distance, Bilal received offers from 4 different taxi companies. So the fixed amount and the amount per 25 kilometers. Which company gave Bilal the cheapest offer? Okay, so for 500 kilometers, we will have to multiply each of these by 20, right? Because 25 into 20 is 500. So this into 20, this into 20, and this, right? So total amount for taxi A would be 160 plus 300, which is 460. Taxi B 210 plus 260, which is 470. For taxi C, it is 185 plus 280, which is 465. And taxi D is 150 plus 320, which is 470, right? So the cheapest offer is taxi A, option A. In order to prepare for the boxing tournament, Jamison needs to work out for at least 90 hours during the next 3 weeks. In the first week, he practiced for 42 hours and decided to divide the rest of the hours equally over the next 2 weeks. How much should he practice minimum each week? Okay, so he already practiced 42 hours. So he's left with 90 minus 42, which is 48. And this he needs to divide equally. So that will be at least 24 hours per week. Given fx is 2x squared plus ax minus 1, what is the value of a if the axis of symmetry of the graph is equal to minus 2.5? So if x is equal to minus 2.5 is the axis of symmetry, then the x coordinate of the vertex will also be minus 2.5. So if I convert this to the vertex form and figure out the x coordinate from there, I can equate it to minus 2.5 and get the value of a. So f of x is 2x squared plus ax minus 1. So if I take 2 common, I get x squared plus ax by 2, and minus 1 I can keep out. So this becomes 2 times x squared plus, if I write this as 2x times a by 4, so then I'll need to add the square of a by 4, right? I'm basically completing the squares to get the vertex form, right? Now, I have added 2 times a by 4 squared, so I'll subtract 2 times a by 4 square as well. And minus 1 was already there, this one. So this expression inside the bracket becomes x plus a by 4, the whole squared. And this expression, I can just leave it like that, 2 times a squared by 16 minus 1, because this would be the y coordinate of the vertex. Remember that the vertex form is a times x minus h whole square plus k, right? So now my x coordinate of the vertex, I can see from there is minus a by 4. And I know that that is minus 2.5. So minus a by 4 is minus 2.5. So a would be 10. So the value of a is 10. If 3 is less than 2x plus 7 is less than equal to 15, which of the following integers represents the smallest value for x plus 3? Okay, so 3 less than 2x plus 7, which is less than equal to 15. So I subtract minus 7. So I'll get minus 4 less than 2x is less than equal to 8. So minus 2 less than x less than equal to 4. Now the smallest value for x plus 3. So minus 2 plus 3 is 1. Less than x plus 3 is less than equal to 7. So the smallest integer value for x plus 3 would be 2, because it has to be greater than 1. So 2 would be the answer, option B. Given d square minus 4m square by 2d plus 4m is 3 by 8, what is the value of d minus 2m? So d squared minus 4m squared divided by 2d plus 4m is 3 by 8. Now this is of the form a square minus b square. So I can write it as a plus b into a minus b. So d plus 2m times d minus 2m. And in the denominator, if I take 2 common, then I get d plus 2m. So that is 3 by 8. Now d plus 2m and d plus 2m can cancel, and 2 will cancel into 8 with 4. So d minus 2m will come to 3 by 4, which is option C. Which of the following is the equation of the line perpendicular to the line with the equation 2x minus 3y is minus 1 and passing through the midpoint of segment AB, where A is 2, 7 and B is minus 1, 3. So what is the slope of this line? When the line is given in the form of AX plus BY is C, the slope is minus A by B. So the slope of this line would be minus 2 by minus 3. So that's 2 by 3. So the slope of the desired line would be negative 3 by 2, because perpendicular line slopes are negative reciprocals of one another, right? So I have the slope of the desired line, and this line passes through the midpoint of 2, 7 and minus 1, 3. So the midpoint will be x1 plus x2 by 2. So that's 1 by 2. And y1 plus y2 by 2. So that's 5, right? 1 by 2, 5. So I can use the form y minus y1 is m times x minus x1 to get the equation of the line. So y minus 5 is minus 3 by 2 x minus half. So let's just solve this. So that's minus 3 by 2x plus 3 by 4. So y is minus 3 by 2x plus 3 by 4 plus 5, which is minus 3 by 2x plus 23 by 4. So y is minus 3 by 2x plus 23 by 4, option D. What is the value of m plus 3 by 4 if 4 to the power 2m plus 1 is 32 cube? So 4 to the power 2m plus 1 is 32 cube. So I can write this as 2 to the power 2 into 2m plus 1 is 2 to the power 5 whole cube. So that becomes, this is basically 2 to the power 15. So if I equate the exponents, I get 2 to the 2 multiplied by 2m plus 1 is 15. So that would be 4m plus 2 is 15. So 4m is 13. So m is 13 by 4. So we need m plus 3 by 4. So that's 13 plus 3 by 4. So that's 16 by 4. So that's 4. What is the product of the solutions of this equation? So x squared minus 3x plus 2 is 0. So this is a quadratic equation. And if the roots are alpha and beta, then the products of the roots is given by c by a, where c is the constant term and a is the coefficient of x squared. So that's 2. The function y is 2x squared plus dx minus 1 has a 0 at x equal to minus 2. What is the value of d? So it has a 0 at x equal to minus 2 means that when x is minus 2, y becomes 0. So y is 0 when x is minus 2 plus d times minus 2 minus 1. So minus 2 square is 4 into 2, 8 minus 2d minus 1. So 2d is 7. So d is 7 by 2. If 1 by x minus 1 minus 1 by x plus 1 is 1 and x is not plus minus 1, what is the value of 11x squared? Okay, so 1 by x minus 1 minus 1 by x plus 1 is 1. So if I solve this, then x minus 1 times x plus 1. So x plus 1 minus x minus 1 is 1. So this becomes x plus 1 minus x plus 1 by x square minus 1 is 1. So plus x and minus x cancels. So 2 divided by x square minus 1 is 1. So 2 is x square minus 1. So x square is 3. So 11x squared would be 11 into 3, which is 33. In triangle ABC, sine C is 0.5. What is the measure of angle A? So if sine C is 0.5 and this angle is 90 degrees, then we know that sine 30 degrees is 0.5, right? So this is 30 degrees. So A has to be 60 degrees. Okay, let's grade this. Question 1. CDCAB, CDCAB, number 6, CDBCA, CDBCA, 11, BCBCD, BCBCD, okay, 16, 4 to 7 by 2, 4 to 7 by 2, and 33 and 60. 33 and 60. Okay, great. So we got all correct.